can you sit there and eat pizza?
So, I've been making a lot of videos on this channel where I talk at the expense of a few particular Gweilos, those being myself and some of the members of my family. But today I'd like to break from that established pattern a little bit, something which probably won't happen that often. I'm going to talk at the expense of the masses, the Gweilo elite of America. I'm going to be talking about my opinions on, like, just cinema slop, you know, just fucking, like, some bullshit. Just, like, fucking vapid American culture, shit that I really can't fucking stand, and shit when people get really fucking up in arms about when you suggest, like, having the most basic of standards or self-awareness. You know, when you get fucking called, like, pretentious for not enjoying, like, the stupidest fucking bullshit that you've ever seen. Just pure fucking sugar with no substance. So to begin with, some preamble. People lately have been getting on Martin Scorsese's ass, rightfully so, because he, like, partnered with this AI company, right? Like, I mean, like, he's a fucking old guy, he's a dipshit, and he'll just sign his fucking name on anything that he thinks will make him a quick little buck, probably to, like, trickle down an extra little bit of money to, like, his inheritor, the inheritors of his wealth or whatever. Obviously, this fucking sucks, because, you know, Martin Scorsese, he's known as, like, a artistic, high-standard filmmaker. But something I've been seeing lately that I can't fucking stand because of this is this insane level of historical revisionism, where people are like, oh, the Marvel fans are so vindicated. They probably feel so vindicated right now. They probably feel like they were right all along when he said that they're not that the Marvel movies aren't cinema, and they probably feel so vindicated for getting mad at him for that statement. And it's like, I don't know where this fucking mindset came from, that all of a sudden Marvel movies are somehow like this form of art. Because we got sick of this shit for a fucking reason. These fucking movies suck. Can we stop, like, pretending now again? Can we stop the fucking toxic positivity, the good vibes, the, let's return back to simple storytelling. It's getting too pretentious. I can't take it. I can't take it. There's some uncomfortable themes. No, there's a few things here and there that I can't understand. I'm shivering in my britches. Fuck you. Americans just fucking love, just, like, consuming their absolute fucking cornstarch. You know, the second that something shows up in, like, anything that might make them reflect a little bit, or just might make them the slightest bit uncomfortable, they just turn that shit off, and they go, I'm triggered! This is reactivating my trauma! And it's like, you know what? Maybe there's times where it can go too far right, but you're talking about, like, a fucking book or a movie. Do you realize that? This shit is, like, legitimately fucking, like, destroying humanity. People cannot handle any basic amount of, like, uncomfortable shit that actually makes them reflect. That actually makes them think about, like, the state of the world in any way. I think people are, like, people know that the state of the world is shit, right? But instead of actually thinking about that, instead of actually wanting, like, some art that will make them think, that will reframe their brains in, like, maybe a profound way, maybe they'll come out of it thinking something. People want fucking cornstarch. They want corn syrup. They want a fucking stupid, vapid distraction. I fucking hate it. You know, people complain about, like, the fucking, like, AI, like, Fruit Love Island shit. And I complain about it too, because it's fucking trash. But these same people will go back to the fucking little Marvel movies, and they'll say, it's just dumb fun. It's just dumb fun. And it's like, you know, you can say the same thing about the fucking Fruit Love Island bullshit. right? And like the thing about Marvel movies, to go back to like Martin Scorsese, right? People are getting on his ass because of the fucking AI shit, right? Fucking Marvel started using AI too, okay? This shit is all fucking lazy. It's so lazy. It's so fucking like, these are the most formulaic fucking movies ever, okay? They just put CGI on fucking everything. There's like no practical effects or anything. There's no clever use of cinematography. Everything is fucking gray. The color scaling is so fucking dull. There's nothing there. There's no fucking symbolism. The greatest amount of symbolism that there will ever fucking be in a Marvel movie, the greatest amount of subtext is like the stupid little patterns that they put on their fucking suits, okay? These are movies for little babies. You want to pass off these fucking movies where like the status quo being restored is the good ending. These fucking movies with the most simplistic endings made for little children as fucking art. I don't care. You are cattle. You are a Gweilo. You are a bigger Gweilo than me. Do you ever fucking notice how like it's never like it's always fucking white people that are making like American fucking white people that are making comparisons from like real life fucking tragedies to like superhero slop, right? It's always fucking Americans. Like you never hear a Somali like comparing like their economic situation to like fucking some fictional made up nation in like Black Panther. You never hear a Somali saying, "Oh, we live in Tofukistan" from the Black Panther movie. You never hear them saying that shit. You know why? Because it's fucking stupid. You never hear like a fucking you never even hear like a fucking like French person making this fucking comparison, right? It's always just fucking Americans. Fucking Americans. You hear the fucking Americans say, looking at the situation in Palestine, looking at the fucking genocide, and saying, "Oh, this is just like the fucking Superman movie." You don't hear fucking Palestinians saying that. You want to know why you don't hear Palestinians saying that? Because it's fucking stupid. Okay? They have to think about the fact that they're starving every fucking day. And Americans, the best they can do is say, "Oh, this is like the fictional evil nation in my little fucking Star Wars." God! Oh! And again, in all these fucking movies, the solution to every social problem is like the villain being framed as like this radical fucking like terrorist because they actually want to fucking change things. They actually want to take some form of like radical measure to like change things in the fucking world. And the end of the movies is always just like everything going back to normal. Beautiful American life, once again. Everything's back to the same way it was before. You know, the people, they may be starving, they may be poor, their lives may be strung to debt and money, there may be genocides in the world because of the American hegemony, but god damn it, doesn't that New York skyline just look beautiful? And this is what people here think is fucking art. This is what they think is like top fucking notch entertainment. Like the reason that you hear fucking Americans like comparing real world fucking tragedies to the evil villains in their children's movies is because they never think beyond that. They never think beyond their fucking little children's entertainment. That's the most consideration they've ever given. They don't read news articles. They don't go out of their way for like any purpose. It's all just based on vibes and whatever fucking entertainment they consume like the bottom fucking feeders that they are. Americans do not want to seek out art that will encourage them to think about things deeper. They do not want to seek out art that has any fucking amount of like nuance or depth or anything that just says anything besides the fact that, oh, the villain is bad because they have radical ideas. And the thing is, right, if people were aware that this shit is fucking trash, and that there's no fucking value in... There's no fucking thought value or anything here at all. If they really were aware that what they're watching is fucking stupid beyond belief, I wouldn't even be complaining, right? But when you fucking bring this up, when you say that this shit is fucking slop, that there's nothing of substance here, they get fucking offended, right? They use the defense that their movies are dumb fun, and they get offended if you call them dumb. So it's like, their fucking lampshading is not even like what they actually think. It's just a little excuse. Deep down in their hearts, they really think that this is the best fucking shit that there is. This is the best shit since sliced fucking bread to people. They really think that this is the best out there. Like, I'll admit, I'm a little fucking guilty too. Because my dumbass still fucking enjoys Batman, right? Like, I've liked Batman since I was a little fucking kid. But you know, at least I can fucking acknowledge, right? This is like fucking propaganda, right? Like, at the end of the day, this is just a fucking billionaire loser beating up some fucking random criminals that he sees in the streets and going, ugh, violence is never the answer, while he beats people up and uses fucking money to solve all of his problems like a little bitch. You know, I still fucking enjoy these movies. I still fucking enjoy Batman, but I can at least fucking acknowledge that it's stupid. You know, I'm at least aware that there's a problem of it. I see people all the fucking time trying to pass off these stupid superhero movies with these stupid fucking arcs that are like for little children as like high art. Like, I always see it for like the fucking like Iron Man movies, right? People are like, oh, but it's so deep because he starts out the movie as a war criminal, and then he ends the movie atoning for war crimes. And it's like, this does not happen in real life. This does not reflect like material reality. Rich people don't fucking care that they're criminals. They don't care that they enable genocide with their money. And there are no fucking rich people who use the blood money that they get for good. People don't change their fucking tune like that. This is propaganda designed to make you okay with things. And no matter how much people who watch these fucking movies like to say that they're not okay with things, that these fucking films made them think, and that it turned them like further left or whatever, they're fucking... I don't even think they realize that they're lying through their teeth. Okay? People here in America do fucking nothing. They do nothing. They make excuses for not doing anything. And you know what helps them make those excuses? These stupid movies where by the end, at every fucking time, the good ending, so to speak, is the status quo being returned. Like, how often do you see people recognize that these fucking movies are either propaganda or military propaganda? Which is just a fact. They are. Fucking Marvel gets a lot of its funding from, like, the CIA and the MI6 to do propaganda for the US military. They incorporate US military themes into their fucking movies. I mean, fucking Iron Man. Take Iron Man, for example, right? It's literally the story of a fucking war criminal turning woke. I fucking God. And it's like, you know what? If you want to enjoy this trash, then fine. Fine. I can't stop you. Okay? But it would at least do you some good to acknowledge that this is absolute fucking trash. This is trite. It's nothing. It's junk food. It's junk food cinema. Okay? Please. For the love of God. I mean, like, think about how many fucking Americans do you see every day who still have this mindset of like, oh, God bless the troops, God bless the troops. Oh, they're so traumatized. They're so traumatized after they willingly signed up to be a part of a killing machine, of an organization whose existence literally depends on profiting from killing people. how many fucking Americans still have this mindset, right? Like, Graham Plattner just won the fucking, like, Senate race, or the primary Senate race in Maine. He's the fucking Democrats guy now. That man is a Blackwater war criminal. Okay? He was a guard outside of Abu Ghraib, a fucking concentration camp in Iraq, where innocent people were tortured, raped, starved, brutalized, held for no fucking reason, and had no idea they were ever going to see their families again. That is Graham Plattner. Okay? There is no atoning for that. There is no level of atonement you can do for that. And fucking Americans still support him. They still think that this fucking war criminal, this imperialist, is somehow radical. Will somehow change them. And do you know what helps to sell these fucking ideas? Stupid fucking slop like Iron Man. Okay? So I don't want to hear people writing defense for this absolute trash and claiming that it's fucking art. Because it's not. These are stupid movies designed to indoctrinate little kids. And the fact that adults enjoy them so much and defend them so fucking hard is embarrassing. Another thing about these movies, right, is like, if you don't just want to see, like, ridiculous, over-the-top action scenes, if you want something that's a little more than that, they're fucking boring. They're boring. They're so boring. Like, if you don't care solely about seeing two people in colorful jumpsuits punching each other, they're not fucking interesting. Because that's all there is. There's no interesting cinematography. There's no interesting choice of colors half the time. I remember when I was a little kid, my grandpa took me to see Captain America Civil War. You know, one of the stupid Marvel movies. And my thought the entire fucking time was, this is so boring. They're just punching each other. They're just fucking moving through this airport and punching each other, and nothing else is happening. There's no way to anything, because nothing is really going on at the end of the day. They're just punching each other. For no real reason. They're in this fucking dull-ass airport setting, and they're punching each other. There's nothing else going on. Like, I was like, God, how fucking old was I when that movie came out? I was a little Gweilo when that came out. I was like, God, I wasn't even like 10 years old when that shit came out. So I couldn't even articulate what I'm articulating to you right now about that movie. But that was like subconsciously what I thought. Like, I came out of that theater and instantly forgot everything that I saw because it's just visual noise. Okay? Meanwhile, I can still remember the plot to, like, other movies that I watched as a kid and I actually liked. And do you want to know why I remember, like, the plot and other shit about those movies? Because there was actual shit of substance there. There was some level of art. It wasn't just dudes in jumpsuits punching each other and fucking military propaganda and the same fucking character arc and the same status quo, return to status quo ending every time. Okay? So, like, me as a kid being able to see through this shit, being able to see that it's substanceless and boring, formulaic and propaganda, the fact that I could see through that shit before I was 10 years old and fucking American adults cannot is embarrassing. So embarrassing. Again, people just want to watch their stupid shit. Their stupid safe bullshit where people beat each other up. Where there's like a few cuts every second to give the illusion that something is happening. Because God forbid, anything addresses any amount of actual uncomfortable facts of reality with any amount of complexity and makes them think about things, gives them any sense of like dread or contemplation or consideration for how their actions affect the world. I just want to see people dressed in stupid jumpsuits punch out their issues. Because I want Spider-Man to think for me.